And now I'm back with another one. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Daz. I ain't gonna do the long intro today, but I just want y'all to know I'm back. And I'm feeling a little bit better. I just wanted to explain a little bit of the things that I've been going through lately and you know how I just been feeling, because I just been doing a lot of like me time, taking a lot of inner search and taking a lot of time to myself. So with that being said, the main takeaway I want to give y'all is you're gonna mess up over and over and over, but it's not over until you give up. So that means keep trying. You're gonna mess up over and over and over, but it's not over until you give up. So don't give up. That's the main thing I'm taking away from this. Because I used to be the person that whenever I failed, I took a failure too hard on myself. And I didn't celebrate none of my wins. I'm learning that now too. Stop taking failure so hard on myself and learn to celebrate, even if it's a small win. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins. No matter how small it is. If you said you were going to do something and you did it, big yourself up. Because a lot of times we might say, "Oh, I want to fast for a day," and then you can't even get through the day. Or I want to stop smoking, and if you stop smoking for a week, be proud of yourself. Don't be mad that you started smoking back after a week. Nah, be proud that you stopped for that week. Like, nothing happens overnight. Nothing happens overnight. I'm starting to look at my failures as things to just learn from. Like, every time I done failed, if I would have said, what can I learn from this? Instead of thinking about the failure as a negative and say, what can I learn? What can I learn? What can I learn from this? How can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? So next time I won't make the same mistake, or if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it better than I did last time. That's how I be thinking now. Because I used to let my mistakes or failures tear me down. Well, I'm human. I'm gonna sin. I'm not perfect. And God know that. And I think God is okay with that. As long as he know that we get up and we keep trying every day. You just keep trying every day. Because failure is not failure. Failure is learning curves. It's something that you should learn from. If people that was trying to be successful, they failed once and they stopped, they wouldn't be where they want to be. Failure is a learning curve, and I'm learning that. Like, I'm learning that just being too hard on yourself don't get you nowhere neither. Don't be too hard on yourself, like, about nothing. Don't be too hard on yourself about nothing. You're not going to get everything right. You're not going to be the most perfect person in the world. We can't, I had to realize that myself. This is something that I had to realize. Like, I was trying to be perfect. I was trying to do everything that's like royal and loyal in God's eyes in this world. But I realized that I'm not perfect. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm gonna stop fucking. I'm gonna stop." And yeah, I did stop doing them things, and it helped me mentally. And then I realized that I'm trying to be perfect, and I can't do that. We all have vices in this world. We all have vices in this world. As long as you don't let anything control you, just know that you're not perfect, and don't feel bad for your vices. Don't feel bad for the thing that you like doing that other people might judge, because they might do something that you don't do, and you might look at it and judge it. So it's the same. It's all in the same coin. Like, it's one coin, switch the faces. You get what I'm saying? It's one coin, just switch the face. Because we all do something that we're not supposed to be doing. Not saying that we're not supposed to be doing, but we all do something that's not perfect, or we all sin in some type of way, fashion, or form. So I'm learning, just not trying to play perfect or not trying to be perfect. Cause I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. The only person that was perfect that went on this earth was Jesus Christ. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, I'm gonna follow in His ways. What that means, I'm gonna have morality. I'm gonna stand on morality. I'm not gonna do things to people to make them. I'm not gonna do things to people for my personal gain. I'm not gonna steal from people for my personal gain. Like, just have certain more morals and moralities that me, gonna stand on. That I learned from, the Bible. I learned from just following Jesus. And me saying all that, and come back to the whole full circle of me saying that I'm not perfect. So I'm not killing myself over things that I didn't get right or I couldn't get right before. I'm just gonna learn from whatever I failed from. I'm going to just learn from that. Cause I learned that, like, when you fail, that just means that you're trying. That's mean that you're trying. Look at Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison he took 10,000 tries before he figured out how to make the light bulb. And what he said with that was, the other 10,000 was just failures and learning curves. Wasn't failures, there was learning curves. Because from each one of them, I had to learn something new that made the light bulb. In other words, whenever you failing or you going through a lot or you going through things that may feel like, I can't get it right, I can't get it right. No, you're getting it right. You're just going through the learning curves to learn how to do it in a specific way. That's probably patented to you, or that's probably patented for the world, but you learn to do it the right way. The right way. Because what if Thomas Edison would have made the light bulb and it was diffusive? Or something was wrong with it? You get what I'm saying? So it's like our failures, we gotta start looking at it as learning curves, not as failures. The only time you should feel like you ever failed on something is when you quit on something. The only time you should ever feel like you failed at something is when you quit at something. So whenever you run into a little bump in the road, or you're going through something and you feel as if, I don't know, I just keep going through these, I keep failing. Don't look at it as failing. What can I learn from this? 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 And I promise you, every time you ask yourself, what can I learn from this? You're going to get better the next time you go out there on whatever situation. The next time whatever situation you're in, the next time you walk out there, you're gonna be more mentally prepared, physically, spiritually, and you're gonna be more prepared in every aspect and area of whatever you suited on doing. That's it. Like, I realize I'm saying this because I realize I used to shame myself bad for my mistakes. I'm talking about, I used to hate my mistakes until I realized my mistakes is what's made me. My mistakes is what make me. Let me say that one more time. My mistakes are what make me. If I didn't make mistakes, I wouldn't be who I am. Your mistakes shape you to any who you are. They shape you. But don't let your mistakes be too make you so shameful of yourself that you don't like yourself. Nah. Learn to accept yourself through any situation. Because failures are just learning curves. I know a lot of times failures make people hate themselves. I can't get it right. I can't get it right. No. Love every part of yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the handsome. Or if you're a girl, the pretty. You get what I'm saying? So just learn to love every part of yourself. To love the self of you that failed. Love the self of you that love failing until you get it right. Because all you need is one time to get it right. All you need is one time to get it right. You don't need a million times to get it right. But through the million times of you failing, you're gonna learn so much that when you do get it right, it's stuck here now. It's just like, all right, I know. You ever seen that? I forgot the guy. His name is Lethal Shooter, I think. And here, all right, I got it now. That's what you want. That's the mode you're gonna be in. All right, I got this now. So don't look at the failure as like something too big where you gotta kill yourself and put yourself down. Nah, look at it as a learning curve. Celebrate the wins, even if it's small. Celebrate all your wins. Celebrate your wins. And remember, you only need one big win. You only need one win to change your life. You only need one win to change your whole life. Remember that. So keep failing until you get that one win. Because you're going to keep failing. I don't, like, look at Kanye West. If y'all into what I'm into, look at Kanye West. He was failing over and over and over. They was telling him everywhere. They was laughing at him, ignoring him, making him seem little, like he was little, but he always knew in his heart. He knew in himself. I'm that guy. I just gotta keep going. I gotta keep trying to pitch it to the right person. I gotta keep trying. And look, he might not be the best person, the most favorable person right now, but look where he brought himself. And that right there was to sum it all up, to show you that failure is not failure. Failure is just a learning curve. So you can learn from it to get better. So you can learn from it. When you moving forward, you're not gonna keep bumping into the same mistakes. So with all that being said, don't let your failures kill you. And celebrate every win, even if it's the smallest wins. Celebrate every single win. And with all that being said, y'all already know it's their boy Daz. I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. I'm surviving. Well, I'm not surviving. I'm thriving. And by this time next year, it's gonna be a big difference. But that's another thing. I'm gonna talk about that later. I'm gonna talk about just being patient. Being patient, but being the person who you're supposed to be while you in your patient mode. I'm gonna talk about that next. So with that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.